See, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, those who dig. You dig.
Finish him!
Dude, you can go to a gas station and buy a soda. It's like $3. You get an energy drink. It's like $3.50. Buy a cup of coffee. Sometimes they're less than $1.
No, that coffee I get in Selma is like $1.75.
Okay, but still, that's less than $20. You went in there and you didn't spend $20.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, welcome to episode 20 of It Gets Dumber.
Are we really going?
Yeah, why not?
All right, cool.
They could just get caught up in that conversation, I guess, like in progress. Or,
Episode 20 is like another milestone, isn't it?
yeah, you're making too many milestones. We're turning into a damn cobblestone road here.
I mean, listen, you got to have a start somewhere.
Yeah, it was called episode 1. That's where we started.
Yeah, it was. Are we really going to?
I mean, yeah, why not? Let's just
Okay.
use this. I mean, it sounds natural or whatever.
Yeah, man.
I feel like a woman.
We got to get more than. What did the last one get? 14?
14.
Yeah.
I mean, we're.
Like I said, I thought that one was going to really move the
Yeah,
needle.
I thought since we were trying to jump on the hype train with the 100 dudes versus a gorilla.
Well, let's jump on the next hype train.
What, the new Pope's American?
No,
They
I
elected
wasn't
that
going to
joke-
talk about that, but yeah,
They
we can
elected
talk
that
about
Joker super fast too. Like
2 days.
Yeah, like that is quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Like they already had him waiting in the wings.
Well, it wasn't 2 days after the other pope died,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
but it was 2 days into the election
They
process.
probably already knew there wasn't. Like, yeah, it's going to be this guy. We need to string it out for a day or two.
I saw something that was like America is so back that they even elected another an American pope. You know.
I don't think that's.
Or, I'm sorry, it was the tariffs are working so good that they elected an American pope. That's pretty good, actually. No, what I was going to talk about is, did we just find our first evidence
of
of aliens? Yes.
That tomb in Guatemala.
Uh-huh.
That is crazy looking.
How much research did you do on it?
A couple videos you sent me, and then it got like I got them while I was at work. So
Yeah.
I watched them. I was like, that's crazy. I hope it's true. That'd be cool if it was.
So, in a couple of the videos that I saw, like they opened the sarcophagus up and there was nothing in there. And then I saw some other ones, and I don't know if it was doctored or not, but there were some other ones that said that there was an actual alien body in there.
The one you sent me, one of them, it showed the alien body.
He was kind of sitting in the fetal position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, listen, if it's made up, then
It's hard to tell. Dude, like with how good like AI is now and stuff, man. It's hard to tell what's real and what's not.
I just don't know why.
It's amazing. Like a couple years ago, you had that AI made the video of Will Smith eating noodles and like his face is distorting and going all weird, and now they can make a whole movie out of AI.
Yeah, but I don't know if because there were actual people standing there like digging it up. And I mean, yes, you can AI anything, but it's just like it's hard for
that. You know how people freak out about like tornadoes or solar flares, stuff like that. All that stuff's scary. What's really scary is damn AI. That's terrifying.
I mean, I agree.
Like none of these people coming up with this stuff must have ever seen the Terminator. None of them. Like we're heading down that path as hard as we can.
Or iRobot.
Yeah, Boston Dynamics is making all these crazy robots. There's probably companies we don't know about that's got some kind of like something. I don't know. What's that movie Ex Machina? There's some dude somewhere in some mountain range doing that stuff, and we don't know about it. It's getting powered by some AI. Next thing you know, we're going to be bowing to our cybernetic overlords.
Speaking of that, we got to talk about the thing that you sent me too.
I send you a lot of things.
The thing about the
dick pics included.
I'm talking about the switching of the brains or whatever, the head, taking the head off of a body.
Oh yeah, that was craziness, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they think, what was it? What did it say? Like 2037, or something.
Yeah, they're not far from it, but
They'll be able to decapitate you, pull your head off, and just like stick it on a new body and wire you in, and you're good to go.
yeah, we'll go back to that. But I guess I just wanted to continue on with the story about the finding the alien sarcophagus, and also it had a pyramid beside it. And if Charles
It
ever
wasn't like
listens to this episode or any of the episodes, I would just let him try to explain to me why they found a tomb of an alien and there was a pyramid, and on the pyramids it said Sky Cousins on it. So I mean, you can debunk it all you want to, and I mean, I'm sure people will say it's fake and all of that, but it's just it's not just this instance in particular. This shit keeps happening, you know.
5 minutes and 25 seconds.
So I was the first one that said
You
a
were
cuss
the
word.
I said damn, but I don't think
No,
damn
that's
counts.
not. That's
Yeah.
not part of the
Like I wasn't referring to the building structure that
yeah.
contains water either.
Yeah, I mean, it just keeps happening, man. And I've said
Yeah.
all along that I just do not
Dude,
think that.
It's in the ocean. Something's in the ocean. It's like stuff like outer space, all that stuff. I guarantee you there's something in the ocean. Because much of the ocean we don't know nothing about. There's something in there.
Yeah, I mean, and all of those recent videos that surfaced, they were showing like this craft coming out of the ocean and going back into it.
And like there's that lake in Russia. I can't remember what the name of it was, but like they said they saw like 9-foot tall beings in the water whenever they went scuba diving, and I don't remember all the like particulars of it, but long story short, those beings like done something and made the divers shoot up like 200 and some feet or something like super fast and gave them the bends.
Some sort of like
Yeah.
pressurized.
Yeah, like hey, you ain't supposed to be here, out of here, type deal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, and who knows, man? Like I said, like we could be seeing all this stuff could be 100% legit. We'll never know for sure because of how good like they can fake stuff now.
Yeah, I just don't know if that is fake. Like the AI things that I have
don't
been
want it
seeing
to
lately.
be fake.
The AI things that I have been seeing lately is like it would be something crazy like, and I see this on Facebook or something where it'll be something crazy like a crocodile head is kind of floating in the water, and then it turns into a fat lady that's riding on a pig, and then it comes out of the water and they just gallop, and then the next thing you know, it grows wings and flies away. But it looks like real stuff happening.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that has used AI to make a whole bunch of naughty pictures of a chick that is not real, and they have an OnlyFans of that shit, and they're making a ton of money from dudes.
Oh, dude, I'm sure that
yeah,
happens.
like
I'm
if
sure.
I wish I was smart enough to know how to do it, because fuck, I'd do it.
Dude, it could literally be a old drawing used with pencil, and it has titties and nipples on it, and like dudes would pay to see it. Like
Yeah, I mean,
freaking Betty Bop, whatever the hell her name was.
You had her right the first time.
Betty Boop. Okay, and then the chick from God knows what was the name of that movie where the rabbit and the chick with
Jessica
the red
Rabbit
dress.
and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes,
dude, I ain't gonna lie. Younger Jeremy has beat his meat to that more than once.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
I mean,
it doesn't take much for people to pay for that type of stuff.
I mean, yeah, just like how about you? Yeah, dude. Like,
yeah, dude. As long as it has titties on it, dudes will pay to see stuff.
I don't know about as long as it has titties on it, because I've seen some dudes with some big old titties, and I didn't want to jerk it to them. So.
Oh, dude. Okay, that might be you, but I bet for every one you, there's probably 100 other dudes that would pay to see those
with like
titties
8
too.
billion other people on the face of the earth. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
There's some dudes like, yeah, like they'll work in a pinch.
They got a $5 for them titties.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying. It
Dude,
doesn't
like,
matter.
I mean, that's a good, solid idea right there. We figure out how to work AI to make a whole bunch of naughty pictures and make us an OnlyFans, and it's just a not real chick that we've made up with AI. And like somebody's like, "Oh, I'll give you $20 to see your butthole." Guess what? AI, hey, generate a picture of chick with like her chocolate starfish painted.
Dude, I wonder if I could go to Chat GPT and
I don't know if it'll let you do like naughty pictures or not. But I'm sure
I've never tried.
I'm sure there's some way, somehow, somebody like knows how to. Like, have you ever seen that hacker dude that was on the Sean Ryan thing? That was like showing. Like,
no, but no, I
anyway,
never saw.
I
the
know
one.
that dude could probably like have it make pictures of anything.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Like I
Yeah,
said, if it's
like,
got titties and nipples on it, a dude will pay to see it.
That is one thing that like has escaped me is learning how to do all that shit with computers. Like,
Yeah, I think that our time has kind of passed with that. Honestly.
yeah, like I can do basic shit, but yeah, no, I'm not.
It kind of sucks because I feel like that's the new wave. Is like
yeah.
AI stuff.
Oh,
I mean, that's how people are going to get rich for really doing nothing, pretty much.
making naughty pictures of like fucking big titty bitches and putting it on OnlyFans.
Yeah, and then there's this dude at a truck stop in Maine named Jerry who will pay like
was he
$50.
Was Jerry a race car driver?
Possibly.
Did he drive too goddamn fast?
He may have been a truck driver that drove too damn fast. You never know.
Did he never did win no checker flags?
But he never did come in last.
Thank you.
Hey, I know where you were going with it.
Hey,
as soon
I
as
hope
you said
so. Like everybody should know Jerry was a race car driver.
Anybody who played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, was it 1 or 2?
I think that's 2,
Dude,
or it may have been 1.
I think it was 2. Honestly,
I think it was one
2.
of those 2 for sure.
Because I think one didn't have the playlist that 2 had. I think it was 2.
1 had some great songs on it too, like Goldfinger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. We have branched way off the. All right.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say for the rest of that is like, listen, I have long said that I don't believe that human beings built the pyramids. I've never been to the pyramids. I have never seen them up close, but I have heard plenty of people explain this like size of the pyramids.
And there's pyramids bigger than those.
Yeah, and so I did see, like, I can't remember if it was Charles that sent me something, but the guy was like, oh, all of these people are saying that human beings can't do this and can't do that. And it's like, look at what we can do. And, and all I'm saying is, listen, man, you're telling me that these people walked around with freaking spears and pitchforks, and they had rope and, like, some trees that they cut down, and they rolled these blocks on these trees to get them to where the pyramid was, and then a bunch of people lifted them up to form the pyramid.
Either there was some kind of advanced technology that humans had that we lost, or, excuse me, could be aliens.
Oh, and it didn't have to be like these green aliens with big heads and skinny bodies.
Cue up the like meme of the sucralose guy from Ancient Aliens with his hands going aliens.
Yeah, with the spiky hair. Yeah. I mean, listen, I believe in God and I believe in Jesus Christ, but if you were to believe in God, then you would think that he was some sort of alien. Like,
I mean, technically, by definition, what everybody like claims is like believes there is God would be an alien.
I mean, larger than life. I
mean, he's not of this earth,
right?
Like he is foreign. He is a foreign being to our planet. That would make him an alien.
Yeah.
But
so
you believe in God, you believe in Jesus. I believe in a thing called love.
Yeah. I mean, there's either way you look at it. There's something to believe in there.
No, I was hoping you'd say just listen to the rhythm of my heart, but
I don't know the actual lyrics to the song, but I know the song. I believe in a thing called love.
There you go.
I know the song. I just don't know the lyrics because it's too fast for my ears to hear. I need something slowed down like me that I can understand.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, man, I just don't. I don't know, man. So, I just don't believe.
Since they can detach heads and stuff now, how long till we have RoboCop?
So,
dude, I hope that picked up on there because
no, it didn't. I'm sure it didn't. But me and Corey talked about this, and he was like, he was real worried about it and stuff. One of these days, like these mythical characters that we keep mentioning on the podcast, by the way, is going to make like an official appearance where we can put a voice to a name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Bobby's been on here before, but he hasn't been like
on here.
He's been through the speaker of your phone on here.
Right.
You know, and it was very brief. So, but anyway, we were talking about it. And he was really concerned about that because like that's kind of like the next step towards kind of having like a a superhuman, right? I mean, it's if you
Yeah,
could
if
just
you can just like lop the head off and attach it to a body, what's stopping them from doing shit like that?
right. And Corey was like, "All I know is they better not put my head on some shrimp dick motherfucker." You know? And I was the same way. I was like, "Dude, I wouldn't want. I mean, shit. You know, I wouldn't want me to be attached to some small dick motherfucker. You know."
Dude, if you're attached to a fucking robot body, you'd probably want to have a dick anyways.
Well, that's kind of what I was saying. Is like, why would they want to take the head off of a guy and just put it on another like human body? Because
what
like
if they can like grow humans? What if they
I would much rather, and this is just kind of hypothetical, but I would much rather them be able to attach a head to like a robotic style body where it could just last forever. Because I mean, what if you say like if you took a head off a dude and you put him on another dude's body, and then they walk down the street and they don't have all their faculties together, and they just kind of walk out and like they lose control of their body and walk out in front of a car and just instantly die or something. It would be kind of wasted, like all of this research and
I don't think they're
technology.
gonna like, okay, you can walk now. Cool. All right, off you go.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it with a robot body too, but I mean, I don't know. I was kind of shocked that you could like, because I asked a question once you sent me that, and I looked at it. I was like, okay, so does the heart kind of keep the brain alive, or does the brain keep the heart alive?
I mean,
Because without one or the other, you can't maintain.
Your brain's like firing off electrical pulses or something like that to make everything go. So maybe if they keep like electricity going to it or something, maybe that's how they keep the brain going.
It has to have oxygen. It has to have blood flow.
Somebody a whole lot smarter than my dumb ass can figure this shit out.
Me too. Me too.
Like I'm a fucking idiot. So if like don't take anything I'm saying as medical fact. You want to check out some of the shit we're talking about? Look it up.
Yeah,
I'm probably telling you some wrong shit.
This
is not an educational podcast at all.
What I did with
this
my
is
phone.
for entertainment purposes only.
But you sent
Bad
me a text message of the company that was doing it. I don't know what the hell I did with my phone. I thought I had it. Maybe I did.
Did you not bring it up here?
I don't know. I might not have.
Well, here I can try to. Shit, it's already 10:00. Fuck, it's
Oh,
late.
I did bring it down. It's on the floor.
I'm an old man now. Did you listen to the song I sent you?
I did not.
You fail me, sir.
I haven't had a chance to, man.
You fucking drive in a fucking truck all
Listen,
goddamn
man,
day.
I've got a guy riding with me right
Yeah,
now.
hey man, we're gonna listen to some music real quick. Like, it may not be your cup of tea, it may not be mine, but we're gonna give it a whirl.
I'll think about it. I know for a fact he won't like it.
How you know?
I know he won't.
You never know.
I have good instincts.
Dude, you never know. Maybe it's a secret
I can
metalhead.
find the freaking thing, dude. Hold on a second.
Was it on? It was on.
You sent it to me. Hold on. I ain't gay.
I just like fucking dudes in my truck.
Hold on.
I seen another thing.
Brain Bridge.
Okay, yeah, Brain Bridge.
Look up a company called Brain Bridge.
The 100 gorillas versus a dude, or 100 dude. Damn, I said that backwards.
100 gorillas
100
versus one guy is like
yeah, that's gonna end bad real fast. Like the bell's gonna go ding ding, and it's already over for the second ding.
So what were you saying?
But like I seen the 100 guys versus a gorilla. They said that like the 100 guys will win because the gorilla get tired and dudes
Right.
just dogpiling.
Right.
Like I don't know, man.
We're not
All
taking. Yes, eventually the gorilla will get tired, and people would be able to subdue the gorilla. But what we're not taking into consideration, and just what people will not like accept as fact, is that once that gorilla just straight up like sifts through like 10 or 15 dudes, like who's going to keep going after that? Like who's going to be number 16?
some crazy motherfucker's like, all right, he's tired. We can take him.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, if you really want to be
All right,
that
so
guy, number 16, that
So let's start us a new trend then. 100 guys versus a gorilla. All right, let's do another thing. Let's say 100 dudes from, say, some random country.
Guatemala.
Well, why? I wonder why Guatemala's on the brain. Let's do 100 dudes from Guatemala versus I don't know.
Are we going with like?
Should we go with like mythical animals because that just seems unrealistic?
What, like a saber-toothed tiger or something?
Well, those aren't mythical; those are just extinct. And I mean, like our ancestors like took down woolly mammoths and shit. But I mean,
I would think that 100 guys could take down a woolly mammoth much easier than they could a silverback gorilla.
but those dudes also had like spears and
Yeah, we're
all
also
kinds-
we're talking about you can't have any like
Dude, I could
tools.
take out 100 gorillas if I have a fucking like AR.
just headshot.
yeah, just
right
fucking-
like back to back, and that's it.
Like herd them around like I'm playing zombies on Call of Duty and
Listen,
just spray across.
I don't think we should make 2 straight episodes about the gorilla thing, but you know, just people aren't like who's okay. Let's do it like this then. Could we say that a gorilla would easily handle 15 guys?
I think a gorilla would like house 15 guys.
I mean, it would be.
I think that
instant.
15 guys are going to try to dogpile him, and I think that gorilla's going to come out like the fucking Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
And
he's
like,
just throwing them off of his
He's
back.
swinging his arms. 2-3 guys are getting fucking head pops instantly.
Yeah,
Next guy's getting grabbed like by his head, his arm, or something, and he's getting fucking waylaid on the ground about 7
people don't
times.
realize like a gorilla can like.
They can pick up like 2,000 pounds.
Yes,
like that's a lot.
100,
The- I think
100 like let's just say a 200-pound dude is not even like
There's 10 of them right there. He could pick up 10 of them.
yeah.
The world is Eddie Hall still have like the world deadlift record of like 1,000 and some pounds.
I'm the wrong guy to ask about that, but
I don't know either. I'm just kind of glancing knowledge, but if the world record's like 1,000 pounds of deadlift, and this fucker can pick up twice that,
okay,
yeah, the world's strongest dude that can do that. Yeah, gorilla just doubles that.
yep. Like people don't understand. This is a beast. He lives that life. Okay.
Well, I mean,
You're talking about some dudes that probably have their hair in a man bun and like they fucking drive a Prius. I mean, yeah. and
I don't
people
think
be-
we're going to get like it's just like you know how we can settle this. This is like the most unethical thing I can think of. Get a gorilla. I'm sorry, but you may go down as the next Harambe.
okay.
But we take him, we stick him in there. We have like a thing in prisons. Somebody like some dudes on death
like a gladiator thing.
yeah, like they're on death row. They ain't got nothing to lose. Like they're gonna fucking die eventually, anyways.
hmm
We put 100 of them in there with a gorilla. Let's see what happens.
I don't think it'll be good.
No weapons, no nothing. And just to make it fair, so they can't like sneak anything in, they all got to fight in like fucking like compression shorts or something.
Dude, I believe if you put 100 guys in an arena, no weapons, with a silverback gorilla, he is going ham on the 100 guys.
I don't know, man. Like I'm still team gorilla all the way, but like 100 dudes is a lot. So
It's a lot. Yeah. He's going to like this is the thing. Like people like you know, you can come at me and say, "Oh, you're foolish to think that one gorilla can take on 100 dudes." Yes. It would be a lot for him. Like if he were to go nonstop, like yes, it would be a wave of people who it would overwhelm him eventually. The thing that people don't realize is there is a human element here, and humans are going to be watching humans be turned into fucking mud puddles. And
That would be-
how long are you going to be able to sit there and watch this happen? just sitting back waiting for the gorilla to tire out. Well, guess what, dude? Eventually, you're going to be next up.
Saying who? What? I'd watch it.
Well, eventually, people's going to start pushing you. Like, hey, dude, you're next, actually.
Dude, I could see a lot of that happening. Dudes, like, pushing other dudes into the gorilla.
Yeah.
And the gorilla's just, like, Donkey Konging the fuck out of them. He's turning them into fucking live-action whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all he's got to do is straight up hammer fist a few people in the top of the head.
One of them, like, his head is, like, by his knees.
Yeah. I do not doubt that 100 men would probably be too much for a gorilla if these men had no consciousness. They're just all going. Yes.
So we get them all coked up and throw them in there and let them go.
Yeah.
Do we coke up the gorilla too?
If he's on coke, then the gorilla still wins, dude.
No, like we gotta have it even. If we're gonna have 100 coked up dudes, we gotta coke up the gorilla too.
Okay.
I mean, it's only fair. If they're going to get some extra stimulants.
Oh, God, dude. We could go a whole different direction. All right. The gorilla's on meth. The guys are on coke.
Oh.
The gorilla's still winning.
Dude, like, yeah, I think the meth is going to take that.
Okay, so the guys are on meth and the gorilla's on coke.
God, that's a tough one there. Because, like, have you seen fucking meth heads?
Oh, yeah.
They can fucking go.
Yeah.
Like, you watch like Cops or something, somebody's on fucking like PCP or something, the cops tasing them and dude's just straight walking towards them like a fucking zombie.
Yeah. And what was that other stuff that people started? It was like bath salts, but they had a name for it.
I don't know what the name. I know they were smoking bath salts and shit, and like, that dude ate somebody's face in Florida.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. There was a name for it though.
I remember. I don't remember the name, but talking about drugs and shit. Like I remember watching some kind of thing on Vice back in the day about crocodile. You remember that shit? It's like a drug that was popular in Russia. They made it out of like match heads and starter fluid and
no kidding.
Like some kind of, and like people like shoot the shit up and like rot their fucking arms off and shit. And
wow,
that's crazy.
That had to have been like a good high, like one of those highs that you want more.
I mean, if I look down at my fucking arms like deteriorating away, how much more do you want of that?
I mean, it might be like a huge adrenaline rush, dude.
Yeah, who knows?
You might look at it and be like, oh, shit, dude, my arm is gone. Let me see what I can do to make my other arm leave.
Maybe they're so fucked that they don't even realize. They're like, oh, it's a wing now.
Yeah, exactly. Angel wings are short for a reason, dude.
Have you ever seen like a picture of a biblically accurate angel?
They got really huge wings, actually.
Yeah, or like tons of wings and like fucking wheels with eyes and like crazy shit.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's another thing.
That's some alien shit there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, dude. Listen, man, I truly. So there's two ways that I kind of go. There's two directions that I go with this. Hold on a second, because I want to remember this.
Okay, I'll let you go.
So I just saw something today where it was like it put our sun and our little solar system, and then it put it in the middle of the Milky Way, and the Milky Way was like so much bigger than even our sun and our little solar system that it made it look minuscule.
Our solar system's in like one of the little like arms coming off the Milky Way.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking, like, how do they know this? Like, are they just kind of making stuff up, saying how
sometimes
vast?
It makes you fucking wonder, don't it?
Yeah, like how do you actually know?
Saying like, oh, according to the light and what this does. I'm like, okay,
show me. Like, go out there and show me. Okay, that's what I need to see. I'm all about seeing is believing. Okay, and then some people will say, well, you believe in Jesus and you believe in a God, but you've never seen it and stuff. Okay, I get it. Like, hey, that's perfectly fine. You can say whatever you want to say. Okay, but you can't also tell me that the universe is so vast and we're just a little speck out there and there's trillions and trillions of other universes and stars and all of that. Well, I need to see that too. Because all I can see is the sun and the moon and the earth. If all
that is true, that there is trillions of stars and galaxies, it is like it couldn't be mathematically possible for there not to be some other form of life out
exactly.
there. If there's like countless things out there, not counting if like what happens if there's like parallel universes and shit.
Yeah, well, there's two dumbasses sitting in the room upstairs
like
on a podcast at the same time talking about the same thing.
I hope parallel universe me has a bigger dick than I do.
Make me jealous.
Yeah.
Make me want to switch spots with you, brother.
What happens if every time you go to sleep and you wake up in a different universe or something like minuscule change that you don't notice?
Or you like switched. You and whoever you're like.
Yeah, like I said, like unfortunately, me and Big Dick Randy version of myself have never.
We've never switched. It's always been either smaller or same size.
Yeah, like sometimes I wonder, like, damn, did it shrink more?
Yeah, I believe that.
I thought I know I'm supposed to shrink as I get older, but fuck, I didn't know it meant my dick too.
Well, your balls get bigger. They don't get bigger, but they sag more.
No, your sack kind of like hangs down like pretty soon. I'm be able to fucking role play Indiana Jones with that bitch.
That reminds me, dude. This is too much information, and I swear we just said it down there when we were eating dinner. I hope my parents never listen to this. No. I'll tell you, dude. When it's say like if it's me or my sister or something that goes to visit my parents and there's like nobody else. My parents are more like laid back. They'll sit around in like their underwear and stuff. Dude, we went over there one time and my dad he didn't have a shirt on and he was just wearing boxers. And I sat down beside him and I kid you not, his nuts was sitting in a cushion and he was sitting in the other cushion. His nuts were all. I was like, dude, fucking your
reel those fuckers back in.
Yeah. I'm like, Daddy, I'm sitting beside your nuts right now, brother.
Dude, you need to break him into like the nut pockets that they started putting in boxers.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, are you do you enjoy boxers that have a dick flap, or are you just straight front and then pull them down?
Oh no, I gotta have the flap, dude. When I go to piss, I'm straight pulling it out the flap. I'm not pulling like all of my pants down and everything.
You gotta
just
pull
to
your
get
pants.
it
You
out.
just like take your finger, like hook the top of your like underwear and pull them down. And
nah, man, I gotta have that flap.
See, it depends.
I don't wear Depends. I hope I never have to wear Depends.
I mean, eventually we're both gonna have to wear the shits. Probably
not really.
I couldn't be gay because I'd shit all over the dude.
Yeah,
I don't think that'd be too. He wouldn't.
Or
like
he would stick it in and pull it out, and there'd be shit all over.
He'd
it.
have a chocolate dip cone.
Yeah.
No, back to what I was gonna say a while ago. And you're like, hold on a minute, I don't want to forget it.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be something going on, man. Where all these different cultures throughout like time all talk about people coming from the sky and shit to them.
Yeah.
Like they're having like pictures of like almost the same shit all over the world, even though apparently they couldn't like communicate with each other because they didn't have the shit back then.
Right. It's like some pyramids in Egypt look just like some pyramids across.
And like there's pyramids all over the fucking world. There's tons of pyramids that we don't fucking know about. There's pyramids that's been covered up. Pyramids been.
I saw
down.
a thing today that there was like a rock formation. I can't remember where it was, but it literally has the same shape as the Sphinx.
Huh.
Yeah.
It could be another Sphinx. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Have you ever watched what is it called? Ancient Apocalypse on Netflix.
Are you talking about the Graham Carlson or
Graham Hancock?
Yeah.
You
I've watched
those?
it. Yeah, he's the one, the younger, driest period guy.
Yeah, like dude, like I mean that shit makes sense, man.
Yeah, it could have wiped off civilizations.
Yeah, like who's to say they didn't have high technology back then that was just different than ours? Ours was like electronic based and shit. Maybe theirs dealt with like frequencies and shit like that.
Where was that? Did I ask you about? I can't remember if it was like there was something that they had found. It was an artifact that they thought was a battery.
Yeah, the Baghdad batteries.
The Baghdad battery, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Why would they need those if they wasn't like using it
for energy purposes?
Like I think the main theory is they were using it for like plating metal on the shit and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe these fuckers had a big ass fucking light bulb that was powering that shit. That explained how they got all deep inside all these places and there's no like soot from fires and shit.
Right, like digging down into the ground.
Like all this.
Yeah.
Who knows? That falls back to we'll never know.
We'll never know, but the thing is people are always going to wonder, right? And people are always going to want to know like what what is the answer to all of this?
I mean,
And-
yeah, like I'd love to play 20 questions with whatever made this reality.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, eventually, one day we're all gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. Lights click out, and that's it. You're done, son.
That's it.
I mean, maybe
When
who
the
But,
power
like-
switch goes off, that's it.
like maybe like hopefully my consciousness will like become a ball of energy, and I can transverse through time and space and dimensions and see all the things I want to see.
See, that's kind of, I don't know, man. My opinion is, and I don't know this, and nobody else does either, because me or you have ever died. So, as far as we know, we've never died. So,
Maybe we all died in 2012, and that's why everything started going to shit after that.
maybe.
I mean,
But I kind of have this, and I mean, to a certain extent, this is kind of how the Bible goes too. Is when Jesus died, 3 days later he was resurrected. People came and they said, Jesus is not here. He is risen and stuff. So I guess kind of what my opinion is like once our last days in this body expires, then we get another, like we recycle almost. It's like,
so like we reincarnate, our soul goes into another body, and we
yes,
start over.
Yes.
Maybe
It may not
Who
be in
knows?
the human form that we are in now. It may be something else.
Yeah, maybe we come back as whatever we're destined to be, or whatever we fall on the totem pole.
Yeah, I just don't believe that
Who knows?
we
man?
experience all of these things, even the good, the bad, whatever it is. We experience all of this for just one day. The switch is switched off, and that's it.
I can't wait until the day they say that weed is legal and we can start having the podcast then as we're smoking a blunt. Imagine the conversations we'd have then. 'Cause we're
Yeah.
already talking like we're fucking stoners up here talking about this shit now.
Well, we're ex-stoners.
yeah, fair enough.
We have been there before. Been there, done
I
that.
would love to be there again.
I would too, but responsibilities is what it is.
Being an adult sucks. I did not
Yeah.
sign up for this. Nobody told me this is how this is going to be.
Well, my dad tried to tell me.
Yeah, well, they tried to tell me and I didn't listen. But I mean, like, there should be a class in school. Like, you're a senior in high school. Not like, oh, you need to take this math and stuff. Yeah, you need to take math, but you need to have a class that teaches kids how to like deal with like real shit. Like, this is how you pay your fucking bills.
Yeah.
This is how you deal with like filing your taxes.
Just kind of like a general, just like life
Welcome
lesson.
to the real world class.
A real world class.
Yeah. And
Not the MTV real world
not
either.
not road rules either.
The real world.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, but going back to what we were talking about as far as like the universe and the Milky Way and stuff, I wonder, is there a speed faster than light?
That's the fastest thing we know about. There could be something we don't know about.
Well, the reason why I say that is because like maybe maybe at one time there were aliens that were visiting the Earth, but the thing is like if wherever this place is that they exist at, it may not be worth it for them to travel that distance because there's
Again.
no like instant travel.
Who knows? I
And
feel,
even
I
if
feel
it
like a
wor-
broken record saying that all over, like again and again. But I mean, really, I'm not smart enough for this. I know a little about a lot.
A jack of all trades.
Master of none.
Exactly.
Only master I am is a baiter.
Masturbator.
Yep, with my hand and with a fishing pole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'll always stick by my guns and say, like, who are we? None of us were alive when the pyramids were when the pyramids were made.
Born, I'd hate to see the vagina of those things come out of. God damn.
Yeah. But who knows, man? I guess I'm stealing your term now.
Yeah, there you go. Who knows? We'll never know.
So what else we got going on? We have an American Pope.
Yeah, we have an American Pope.
That's kind of crazy because I know that there are Americans who practice Catholic religion or whatever. Catholicism, yes. Catholicism. But I never kind of
That
imagined
shit's a fucking cult, man.
What?
Catholicism.
Well, kind of.
I mean, it really is. Like stand up, sit down, kneel, spin around. Put your right foot in, put your right foot out. Eat this cracker, drink this juice. Say Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm. If there was anything close to a religious cult that would be legit, it would definitely. Well, I don't know.
Scientology is a cult.
Scientology.
Oh man, we're gonna have Scientologists after us now.
No, man. 7 people that listen to it.
They're gonna sue us.
There's none of the 7 people
We
that
are
listen to it are
defaming,
Scientology.
I'm sorry, Tom Cruise. Don't
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Don't use your witchcraft on me, okay? I do not have the invisible fire on me.
Yep. But yeah, man, I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I never really imagined that like we would have an American pope. I mean, I guess it would be, if
I think the last pope was like Argentinian or something.
I don't know.
I'm not Catholic.
All I know is he was Pope Benedict, and they kind of
I
get
thought
to pick.
Pope Francis was the last one.
Was it Francis?
Yeah, Benedict like dropped out or something and quit. Something that was the one before. Then we had this one.
Okay, you knew more than I do.
Then we got
because
this guy.
I thought that it was still just Pope Benedict. I do kind of remember that though, but it says that Francis was the Pope since like 2012 or something. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Listen, I don't follow
like,
it.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a ton of people out there in the world that like started crying and shit because the Pope died. I'm like, sorry, dude died.
Yeah. I mean, guess what? That's the circle of life,
yeah,
basically.
I mean, like, I think the most disrespectful way to die is for something to eat you.
Or
no,
a silverback gorilla just bonk you on the top of your head.
You, that means it is using you to fuel this body, and eventually it's going to turn you into shit.
So did we disrespect those cows?
We did disrespect those cows because we ate their flesh, and it is currently like
it's not their flesh.
It is their flesh.
I thought the flesh was like
flesh would be all of you. I guess flesh is like skin. That is your arm.
Somehow I was bleeding earlier and I didn't even notice.
Dude, I cut my arms all the time and like don't know it.
I always thought flesh was like skin level though. And
I mean, maybe we're eating their meat then.
Yeah,
we're eating their body parts, and we're gonna turn them into shit.
Yeah,
probably in the morning.
Circle of life, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, and then that shit's gonna go out in the septic tank, and the septic tank's gonna make the grass grow.
And then no. This when it goes into the septic tank. That is going to be used as fertilizer, and then the cow's going to eat it. The cow's going to get pregnant, and then it's going to have another cow.
In your backyard eating the grass off the top.
Listen,
where the leach field is.
My whole argument about when you die, you come back to life, is the same thing as like one cow dies, one cow's born, or you could insert anything there. I believe that when our time is over, we recycle to something else. It may not be a human, but that's just what
I want to recycle in the Keira Knightley thong. Thong.
Why?
I can see the front door and the back door that way.
I mean,
if
that's what your ambition in life is,
my logic is sound.
Yeah.
And this is where the wife texts me and fusses at me. What's funny is she'll text me as she's listening to it and be like, I was texting you as you said. I was about to text and fuss at you. I'm like, I know.
Well, I mean, when you know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I know what this is. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how it goes, though. We have an American Pope, and I don't know if this is the first time we've ever had.
I think it's the first.
Is it?
I don't. Again, not Catholic.
Yeah, me either. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, some people said that look, the tariffs are so good. Even now, we have an American Pope. I mean, so.
I hope that shit does happen where we don't have to pay income taxes anymore. Excuse me.
Well, we were never supposed to continue to pay income taxes.
I know that, but
is that what you're gonna drop?
I mean, maybe might drop.
Oh well, I mean,
I can do that in the episode. There we go.
You and Bobby were trying to excuse stuff on the last episode about what you dropped. I would excuse that because it is a mic drop. But you can't just randomly drop it. You got to make a good point, drop the mic, and then we're good.
Okay, that's how we're going to end the episode. What a good point I'm going to make.
Okay.
Does steak need steak sauce?
Not a good steak.
A good steak, a good steak doesn't, but sometimes putting a little bit of A1 on it, adds to it.
I just believe that you're just eating whatever you're dipping it in at that point. You're not enjoying the flavor of the steak.
So whenever you eat Mexican street corn and you slap the stuff on there, are you eating the corn or are you eating
I don't
the
slap
mayonnaise?
nothing on it. I just have whatever they put on it.
Yeah, they put the mayonnaise.
Well,
stuff
I didn't put it on there. They did.
But I mean, that's what you're eating. Are you eating that instead of the corn?
I'll eat corn however the hell you sit it in front of me.
Okay, so I'm really now. You want to accept this challenge?
I mean, where are you going with it? Because you and Bobby thought you were cornering me on the last episode talking about 10 dicks for 10 days or 10.
That is commitment to stick to the one. that is commitment. You get. I mean. I wish I knew how to put polls on this. That way I could get the 4 people to listen to it.
We tell them all the time. Call the show, email the show, text us, whatever.
Nothing. I'll check the email again in 6 months. We'll have 3 more emails.
One of these days, we're going to hit the fame button, and it's just going to shoot us straight up into the atmosphere.
Somebody stumble upon it and be like, "Hey, these 2 dicks are."
All that we ask, right? And I can speak for you. If you're someone who's listening to this episode, yes. If you're someone who's listening to this episode, this podcast, or whatever, and you haven't told someone who you feel like would find some sort of interest in listening to us, do it. Just,
just Shia LaBeouf it. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just tell somebody. Be like, hey, listen, I know that you listen to podcasts every once in a while. Just give this one a try.
Yeah. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't.
You don't have to listen to every episode. Just listen to one.
Yeah,
that will help you make your decision. Is this something that you want to stick with for the long haul, or you're just going to listen to the first 5 minutes of it, and then we say a cuss word, and you're like, oh, that's it for me. I'm done. I don't want to listen to this anymore.
Oh, he said fuck.
Yeah.
Just so, I mean, why do people get so offended by fucking words? It's just
that's a good question.
If I call you a cunt, why do you get so upset?
I don't know.
Call me a stupid fucker all you want to. Call me a stupid cunt. Call me a fucking ugly fat bitch. I don't care.
Yeah, I was going to say I've been called much worse in life, and here I am still.
I mean, we need to go back to the mentality of sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yeah.
Because now,
yep.
Remember that shit a while back? They're trying to say, you assaulted me. You verbally assaulted me.
That wasn't that long ago, I feel like.
It wasn't. But still, really, I verbally assaulted you.
Mm-hmm.
You destroyed my mental health.
Listen, man.
Me saying something to you makes you where you feel like you got to go kill yourself, you had a lot of underlying issues already.
Here's the thing. I believe that people are being born now with a lot more underlying issues than when we were being born.
Oh, that's fair.
So what is what is causing that?
Probably all the shit we're eating.
It is. It has a lot to do with food.
What
are we eating and drinking?
Who knows what we're eating and drinking? They put shit on the label. Do we really know that's what's in there? Who knows?
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
There was something else that I was going to mention to you. God knows. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll remember it. What's going to suck is I'll remember it when we're not on the show or whatever.
Yeah, you'll text me in the morning, be like, I remember.
Mm-hmm. I have done that.
Tequila makes you forget.
What was the last thing I texted you? It was somebody's name or something, and I just randomly texted you a name.
You text me random shit all the time. Like, hey. Mhm. The last thing you texted me was literally, okay.
Lately, it's been you texting me with shit. Oh, well, I take that back.
We text each other with random shit.
Yeah, I take that back because I was the one that introduced you to the alien that they found.
Yeah. Oh.
There was something else, though.
Is it like Pakistan and India?
Oh, I remember what it
is
was.
Is it going to blow up the world?
No. Did you see the thing where James O'Keefe, like, released some more stuff about Epstein and...
No, I ain't seen that yet.
Oh, yeah. And then they had, like, Pam Bondi, which is, like, the... gosh, I can't remember what she was just elected for. But, she got called on, like, a hot mic, basically saying that, you know, they had all the information that they needed to, you know, release, but they weren't going to. And then, so James O'Keefe is basically like, he contacted Alex Jones. You know who Alex Jones is, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, nobody heard it because the microphone is 40 foot away from your fucking face.
Sorry, I was putting some eye drops in because my contacts are wanting to go wonky.
Well, James O'Keefe gave Alex Jones the death switch for him to just release all of this information in case James O'Keefe committed suicide. Because I don't know if you saw it or not, but one of the girls who kind of like came out against Jeffrey Epstein, she suicided herself.
Yeah, like Kurt Cobain suicided himself.
Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy. But Pam Bondi, she's like a Trump appointed person. I can't remember what her job is, but so she was called on a hot mic basically saying that they had the information, but they weren't releasing it. And then they released the video, and then she comes out and she's like, yeah, well, we've got thousands of hours of video and all this kind of stuff that would, you know, implicate a lot of people. And, you know, we've just been kind of holding on to it so we could vet it, basically. But there's I think it was Prince Andrew or something from fucking... Yeah, the royal family, he was caught with it. I mean, you know, obviously, Bill Clinton. You know, there's a lot of names.
Oh man, like out. Bill Clinton, like was sticking cigars up like chicks' hoo-ha in the White House.
Yeah, I mean, he was already a fucking. He was already.
Like, there's no telling what these people to have like fuck you money and like power and shit like that.
The thing is,
there's no telling what they can do.
Yeah, dude. But why is it gotta be? Why is it gotta be underage children though? That's the thing.
Maybe
you can do whatever you always wanted to do.
The thing is, they do that shit that way they have leverage on them. So like, hey, you do what we want you to do, or we let this little video right here slip out.
If it's an underage kid, what do they got to lose anyway? Let the video come out. I feel like if you're if you're Jeffrey Epstein and you're fucking a 15-year-old girl on film, I feel like you as Jeffrey Epstein wouldn't want the information to come out other than the 15-year-old, because you're literally just showing that you're like guilty of fucking an underage child.
Yeah, imagine all the people that have shit on though.
Well, so yes, I can see like if you're the one that's having sexual relations with the underage child and somebody else is recording it,
well, then like some of the people like in their like camp or their like little clique may be on there, and like there's no telling, man. Again, like that's gonna be the name of the episode. No telling. No, I think it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
You got to do the description, and I got to do the title.
The description is just going to be, hey, man, there's no telling what we talk about. Throw it in there. Keep it going.
Yeah, I mean...
Keep it going full speed.
You can say that on the next episode, because I got this one.
Well, it doesn't work for that one, because I haven't said we don't know or we'll never
know.
Well,
hell, by that time, maybe more stuff came out about...
Hey, next one's 21. Podcast be able to drink after next episode.
Hell yeah. Tell you who is able to drink. That is this guy.
Yeah, this guy's over here. Like, we're about to have a repeat of episode 3 over here.
Not yet.
I mean, your eyes are fucking closed for the last like 5 minutes. You've been just.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about though. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know where I'm at in the conversation. That night, I did not.
That night, your eyes were closed, your head was down, and you were just.
Listen, man, I have a wide variety of styles that I can utilize for our podcast. Okay.
Yeah, and your favorite one is like inebriated.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we got a new pope, and he's American.
See, I had a golden opportunity to drink tonight, and I didn't.
I mean, there's still time.
Dude, like
You could add together all of the alcohols that's in those bottles over there, and it would make something.
Yeah, we're good. It's 10:30, bro. And like I've been up since early as fuck, and
Yeah, I had to get up kind of early this morning too. It is about bedtime, honestly.
yeah,
We got a late start because we decided to cook and eat dinner before we came up here to record. So,
yeah, we had a meal.
okay, so to summarize this episode, we talked about the alien.
We talked about the Pope. We talked about a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, listen, man, I believe that the alien thing is legit, and I think that they're
It could
kind
be.
of.
I mean,
It could be.
it makes sense from why like all these cultures have all this shit that's similar, and like same pictures, and all talk about pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
The fact that like it had like Egyptian hieroglyphics on that shit.
And it's in the middle of Guatemala.
Yeah, like half.
That's not even the same continent.
But apparently back then nobody knew how to get from across the ocean.
Yeah. Who they were in control of the body, and they're just,
Yeah, it is what it is. All right, man. Let's wrap this up. It's a little shy of an hour, but it'll be okay.
Oh man.
We're hitting 56 minutes. That's good. Like maybe making some shorter ones will be all right. Not everybody wants to hear mine your dumbass talk for 2 hours at a time.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe shorter ones are the key, and we can get people in. Then like,
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Even Corey has said this, and I'm the same way. I like to put the episode on whenever I leave from the yard, and it takes about an hour and 30 to an hour and 40 minutes to get to Selma. So we like to have that to listen to on our way to Selma. If we keep cutting it off shorter and shorter and shorter, then we're going to have to find something else to do in that amount of time.
you can still listen to this and then listen to something else.
No, man.
We can't cater just to y'all's needs.
We kind of can.
I cater your needs all the time. I do it on Thursday nights most of the times because you're off on Fridays.
Well, when are we doing it now?
We're doing it on Friday because I like got home yesterday and basically fell asleep.
And I did say that we could take this show on the road.
Dude, if we have it at my house, we're gonna have Rosie barking in the background for the entire episode because she will not stop. It don't matter. I'm like, I appreciate you trying to warn me, girl, but they're already in the house.
Yeah.
The alert system has failed. Like they're in here.
She needs a CPI sign to wear around her neck.
I'm telling you. I call her and Zena neighborhood watch because they are on the back of the couch, like looking out the window like this.
I tell you what,
just wait.
You should never, no one is sneaking up on y'all.
No, those little yappy bitches will let you fucking know for sure.
That's the same with our dogs.
Yeah, at least
they know.
Yeah, at least
if you touch a doorknob in this house, they know about it. Dude, I try sometimes when I get home, I try to ease the key into the slot, and they know.
They hear the pins tumbling as you're sliding the key in.
Yeah, yeah. You cannot trick them.
No, dude, they can hear a shitload better. Hell, they can probably smell you outside coming up to the door.
Probably so. I mean, it's a combination of they hearing something turn down our road or whatever.
I don't know. Anyways, all right. This has been episode 20.
Episode 20
of
It Gets Dumber. We appreciate everyone who listens. And like I said,
tell a friend.
Call, text, email us. Tell someone who has never listened to it to just give us a try. We're 20 episodes in now. We're trying to make this jump off. And,
hey, we'll just keep plugging away at it, man.
We're being consistent with it.
Yeah, at least
we didn't give up. I mean, listen, we haven't necessarily seen our numbers jump off the sheets, and we're still doing it. Okay,
yeah, I mean, we're just doing it for the love of the game at this point.
Yeah, I mean, spending time, talking about whatever random shit.
Yeah, I mean,
we haven't even talked about the my plan to go over and slaughter the one of the cows next door, so I could just have.
We don't need
endless...
to talk about your criminal escapades on air. Okay, like cattle rustling is a hanging offense, sir.
Well, not necessarily rustling. Just
Hey,
I'm
you're
gonna rustle
stealing
it and
cattle.
then slaughter it.
Well, I mean,
Anyway,
anyways, all right. Catch y'all
episode
next
20.
week, people.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
later.
Here. I'm not even
If
close.
this was perfection, we'd have more than 7 people listening to episodes.
7 is better than nothing.
That's true. Even though it's all 7 people we know personally, but they like us enough to listen to our dumbasses for an hour at a time. So
Let's see if I can get this thing tightened up a little bit. It's like,
put some Prep H on it. That'll tighten it back up for
are we
you.
seriously going?
I got it recording, but we ain't going.
Okay, because I need.
This could be like our little thing at the end of the episode, like I do all the time.
Yeah, because I got this thing loose and I need to tighten it up a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Like I told you, Prep H tightens those pucker strings right back up, nice and tight.
It should be. We should be good now.
It turn your blowed out asshole into a nice, tidy brown balloon knot. Damn, dude, what the hell's going on over there?
The heat is making my mic want to fall down and die.